The Galactic Council had always considered humans to be the most delicate species in the known universe. Their bones could break from minor falls, their skin tore at the slightest provocation, and their lifespans were laughably short compared to the crystalline Zephyrians who lived for millennia, or the metallic Corventhi, who could regenerate lost limbs within cycles. Ambassador Veltar of the Zephyrian Collective adjusted her translucent form as she reviewed the incident report for the third time. The data made no sense. According to every law of physics, every biological principle they understood, Dr. Sarah Chen should have been obliterated the moment the research vessel Endeavour was caught in the gravitational well of the rogue black hole designated XK739. The human vessel has been silent for 47 standard rotations, reported Captain Thiss, his chitinous exoskeleton clicking as he moved. All scans indicate complete structural failure. Even our most durable ships would have been compressed into quantum foam by now. The assembled rescue fleet maintained a safe distance from the black hole's event horizon. Ships from 7 different species had volunteered for the recovery mission, though none expected to find survivors. It was a matter of interspecies courtesy, retrieving whatever remained of the human research team for proper burial rites. "Beginning deep-range sensor sweep," announced the Corventhi technician, her metallic voice resonating through the communication array. "Detecting debris field." Wait. Her vocal processors emitted what could only be described as confusion. "I'm reading a faint energy signature. It's moving." The view screen flickered to life, showing a magnified image of space near the black hole's ergosphere. There, impossibly, was a figure in a damaged spacesuit, using what appeared to be a makeshift thruster pack to slowly navigate through the twisted space-time. "That's impossible," Veltar whispered, her crystalline structure refracting light in patterns that indicated deep shock. "Nothing organic can survive those tidal forces." The figure seemed to notice their presence and began signaling with a handheld beacon. The Morse code was crude but unmistakable: SOS, need pickup. Captain Thiss's mandibles chattered in disbelief. The gravitational shear alone should have torn every molecule apart. How is that human still intact? The rescue operation took 6 harrowing hours. Using a combination of tractor beams and gravitational shields, they managed to extract Dr. Chen from the black hole's influence. When she was finally brought aboard the Zephyrian flagship, the medical team expected to find a barely alive husk. Instead, they found a woman with tired eyes, radiation burns, and a broken arm, calmly asking for water and a status report on her research data. "Dr. Chen," Veltar approached cautiously, still struggling to process what she was witnessing. "How did you survive? Our calculations indicate you should have experienced over 300 times the gravitational stress that would kill most species." Sarah took a long drink from the hydration pack before answering. "Well, it wasn't pleasant, I'll give you that. When the ship's hull breached, I had maybe 30 seconds before the gravity well took us. I managed to grab an emergency kit and seal myself in the lab's radiation chamber." She paused, wincing as the medical droid worked on her arm. "The interesting thing about black holes is that time dilation works in your favor if you're clever about it. I used the ship's emergency thrusters to maintain a stable orbit just inside the ergosphere. From your perspective, I was trapped for 47 days. From mine, about 6 hours." The assembled alien rescuers stared in stunned silence. "But the radiation," pressed the Corventhi medic. "The gravitational shearing. Your species' cellular structure should have collapsed." Sarah shrugged with her good shoulder. "Humans are tougher than we look. We evolved on a planet with a magnetic field that barely keeps out cosmic radiation, weather systems that can level cities, and tectonic activity that regularly reshapes continents. Our ancestors survived ice ages, supervolcanic eruptions, and asteroid impacts. A little gravitational stress isn't going to stop us." She reached into her suit pocket and pulled out a sealed data storage unit. "Besides, I wasn't about to lose 3 years of research on exotic matter interactions. The readings I got from inside the ergosphere are going to revolutionize our understanding of space-time physics." Captain Thiss's compound eyes focused on the tiny human with newfound respect. "You continued your research while trapped in a black hole?" "Best laboratory conditions I've ever worked with," Sarah grinned. "Zero electromagnetic interference, pure gravitational fields, and all the time in the universe thanks to relativistic effects. I managed to confirm 12 different theoretical models and discovered what I think might be evidence of quantum foam structures. Ambassador, Veltar's crystalline form shifted through several color spectrums as she processed this information. For centuries, the Galactic Council had dismissed human contributions to science as crude and simplistic. Their technology was primitive, their understanding of physics rudimentary, and their biological fragility made them unsuitable for serious space exploration. Yet here was a human who had not only survived conditions that would destroy any other known species, but had used the experience to advance scientific knowledge. Dr. Chen, Veltar said formally, on behalf of the Galactic Council, I would like to extend an invitation for humanity to join our Advanced Physics Research Consortium. Your unique perspective on extreme environment research would be invaluable. Sarah looked around at the collection of alien beings, all staring at her with expressions that ranged from awe to bewilderment. I appreciate the offer, but I should probably get back to Earth first. My colleagues are going to want to hear about this, and I've got about a dozen follow-up experiments I want to propose. As the rescue fleet prepared for the journey back to human space, word of Dr. Chen's survival spread through the galactic communication networks. The story of the fragile human who not only survived a black hole encounter, but emerged with revolutionary scientific data, would become legend. The Galactic Council's perception of humanity began to shift that day. They realized that what they had mistaken for fragility was actually adaptability, and what they had dismissed as primitive stubbornness was actually an indomitable will to survive and explore. Dr. Sarah Chen, meanwhile, was already sketching plans for her next research proposal, a long-term study station positioned safely outside the event horizon of a supermassive black hole. After all, she reasoned, if you're going to study extreme physics, you might as well go straight to the source. The universe, it seemed, had vastly underestimated the resilience of the human spirit.